deceased had traveled in China before returning home 2 weeks ago. That must have been pre-quarantine. Unknown if had contact with livestock, but I can definitely see evidence of insect bites. Deceased had reported coughing and sneezing with a high fever. I'm seeing a nasty rash, some abscesses around the abdominal cavity. Clear signs of immune suppression. Cause of death appears to be catastrophic organ failure. Findings match reports coming out of China. This is highly concerning.
Yes.
The deceased may still be infectious. I'm halting the autopsy in order to notify the authorities. Request a full lockdown of this facility. Effective immediately.
Oh. Good morning, everybody. My name is Lieutenant Dessler for Two Hands Too Many Games, and I am playing my episode 3 of Plague Inc. Evolved. Woo! Let's destroy the world first thing in the morning, shall we? The entertainment. The entertainment. Well, it's more for me than it is for anybody else, so. So, last episode, I did the Neurax worm. Basically, it allowed this thing to infect its host and then be able to travel, or force its host to travel to locations. And it was an interesting thing because the Neurax worm had a different setup as opposed to the bacteria, the virus, the fungus. It had a different trait tree system, and it wanted to basically become this thing. And in some ways, it's almost like if you look at certain parasites. And speaking of parasites, that's what we're going to do next. But it's like certain parasites that take over the nervous system of insects and animals. If you've seen any of those videos on YouTube, you'll have seen this weird kind of worm fungus type thing that kind of turned its host almost into like a zombie-like state. It's actually really kind of cruel. As much as I hate spiders, I'm terrified of them. Don't like them. But that's what they do, so they work its way into the system, and then from there it allows it to branch out and control. And that's what the Neurax worm did. It was based all around control. So today, or today's video, is going to be about the parasite. Parasitic lifestyle prevents DNA alteration from everyday infection. So the parasite is a little bit more like having worms, and that's what worms is. It's a parasite. It's its own little thing. So I'm just gonna play this on normal because I can, and I'm gonna change this to my little friend. And like most times when I play Plague Inc., I play Plague Inc. and I start off in probably not necessarily the best place, but not the worst place either. And in most people, they'll say, well, strategically, in order for you to do this, this, and this, you gotta start it here. Like, no. If you want to look at it as that, yeah, you'd probably want to put it in one of the other different countries, but, and again, and I'm giving you guys full warning, I have nothing against the United States. I think the United States is great, minus certain aspects. I just won't get into that. But what's nice is when you watch the infection where things happen, or where things go to, its infection out of the port of New York down here is fantastic. It really is, because all the lines of where everything is really kind of scary. So I'm just going to do the general drug resistance because I did start in the United States. The United States is kind of, it's considered a wealthy country, so you're able to get your medication, you're able to get what you need. However, I'm going to go for this is pretty much standard everywhere, right? You're going to go by air and you're going to go by water. So the first one I'm just going to give it is Air 1, which gives pathogen ability to travel on dust particles, increase infectivity, especially in arid environments, and plane transmission. Because it is something that you need, because a lot of stuff tends to travel by plane. People get on airplanes, they don't wash their hands. Well, they don't wash their hands in general when they're on the plane or before they get on the plane, or hell, even when they get off, because there's a lot of people that you don't know where they've been per se, and they end up causing these problems. And if you've heard of people that go on cruises, you know, they end up having, you know, shit like Norwalk or some other stuff, and you just look at that, right? Anyways, this is water 1. Pathogen can survive outside the body in fresh, warm water, increase infectivity, especially in humid environments, and ship transmission. Again, the example that I just used was the Norwalk virus, but we're using a parasite as opposed to a virus or a bacteria. I'm going to give it some level 1 weathering. We're gonna let it kind of just go on its own. Actually, let's see. Now I can't remember if I do get to refund. So I'm gonna just refund DNA. I'm gonna keep this as low-key as possible until kind of the worst case scenario. That's usually when I've got a good amount of people infected. So, Air 2 gives organism ability to survive suspended in air for a long time. Increases infectivity, especially in arid environments, and plane transmission. It would help if I evolved that. Thank you. So once we start seeing, usually the first thing that goes out is usually a boat. But in this case, I'm hoping a plane will go out so you can kind of see where the plane traffic goes. And I think for the most part, yeah, see, there you go. Only it flew out of central states. Now you can see where it is going. And it's interesting to see its pathing, because you got your Port of New York, and then you've got, I don't know what is here. This is a big central place, I'm guessing. Or maybe they just put that just because. But look. A lot of traffic, trade, and commerce comes out of the United States. And that's why I choose the United States first. Because of its ability to travel, such as it is. So what I did is that, what I just did was I gave it, the first one was to withstand cold temperatures and climates, and the second one was to withstand hot temperatures and climates. So I wanted to be able to go to the desert countries areas, or along the equator, where it's bloody fucking hot. And then basically I added genetic hardening, which means it becomes harder to cure and decreases future research speed. Now you can see just out of here, look at where it's basically propagating itself, or not propagating, but where it's traveling. The United States is a hell of a place. It really is. And then you get all this stuff here. So, Parasite becomes more in tune with host, making it less likely to be able to. Should have done that in the first place. Parasite fuses with host DNA, making it less likely to be noticed and more likely to be transmitted. Yes. And then finally, Parasite infiltrates host brain, making it less likely to be noticed and more likely to be transmitted. Yes. And that's what I want. But now, it's a matter of... Actually, let's see. Balkan states, Sweden... Oh, that's not too bad. So that's good. That's where I want it to be. Now it's just a matter of infectivity. Actually, I should probably do that way. Let's slowly start killing people. There we go. So, what I did, and I probably should have explained this, is in order to increase infectivity to, you know, a decent level, basically you're looking for certain traits that increase it or decrease it. Eventually I'll get to dysentery. But it gave him nausea, irritated stomach lining, leads to discomfort, slight chance of infection when kissing. Oh, great. And then I came down here to insomnia. Inability to sleep makes people irritable and less productive, so it means it kind of slows down further on the research. Paranoia, irrational delusions, and mental symptoms. Victims' distrust of others makes them unlikely to seek treatment or cooperate with others, so they're less likely to go to the doctors. Seizures, random blackouts, and fits induce the patient's ability to function independently can be fatal. Yeah, I kind of want to slowly start to kill people. And then insanity. Neuropathic action of the pathogen in the frontal cortex causes severe emotional and behavioral anomalies, significantly harder to cure. And you can just see where it has spread. It spreads pretty freaking good. And I get all the small little problem places. World Cup is being cancelled. Oh shit, that sucks. Sorry. So now they're starting to work on a cure, and I need to stop that. Oh, dysentery's evolved. Look at that. So I'm actually going to hit that, because I want to slow that shit down. Transmission, I'm not going to bother about that anymore. Now I need to start burning the world, as it were. Okay, so this has become a problem. I need lethality. So I'm gonna de-evolve you, yes. De-evolve you. De-evolve you. That harder. I really want the lethality, so it's trying to figure out how to increase lethality, because I may have fucked this up just a little bit, because I wasn't paying attention, because I'm an idiot. That's the problem. Sometimes I don't pay attention, because I foobarred it. I fucked it up. So it just means that I have to restart this and then not be as much into the explanations as I was. Because I pooched. Anyways. I'm gonna restart this. I'm gonna do the same thing, but now that you kind of know how it functions and it works, it's how I'm gonna just start it. Should have done this first. You gotta play to certain strengths of what each of the things is. So make you less likely to be seen again. Points. Symbiosis. So this should help spread my shit around. Okay, so now I have to start playing how I should have been playing in the first place, so you have to forgive me as I work some kinks out. Actually, I'll just let it evolve on its own. Where's my drink this morning? Should probably do water first. Heavy flooding in India. 212 people dead. Oh, that's disappointing. Wait, what? 17 points. Oh, that's an interesting place for you to travel to first. Normally it's London. France. There we go. See, and this is why I like starting it in the United States, because of its ability. Like this? That's all out from the United States. And it's hit. That's how many people travel out in order to go on business, to go to vacation, to do literally anything. It's like, holy shit. Let's do immune suppression. Come on, Greenland, become infected. Thank you. I need 29 points. I need one more point. Give me one more point for organ failure. Okay, good enough. So, because I let it evolve on its own, I decided to go with nausea, coughing, chance of infection by spreading pathogen into surroundings, especially in high-density urban areas. Sneezing, fluid discharge through sneezing greatly increases infection rates. Immune suppression, pathogens attached to lymphocytes suppressing immune system and allowing significantly greater freedom of mutation can be lethal. And then I decided to pick up total organ failure because it is getting to the point now where I can actually start killing people in the world. And total organ failure is really nice to be paired alongside necrotizing fasciitis, also known as the flesh-eating disease. U.S. airports finally shut down. Now look at all this spread. Canada. Oh no, I hit you cold, so I'm just gonna slow down that. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. Bring that down some. So now, nobody is, there's no, well, there should be relatively no humans left. Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay, those are still what's left. Okay. Sorry, I was just like, why is there healthy people left? There should be no healthy people left. Okay, so just for shits and giggles. There we go. Why is there still healthy people left? Oh, because it's racing. That's why. Shit! Hang on! Yes. Stop killing people. See, now it's because I was burning so quickly. God damn you, Canada. Why do you do this to me, Canada? Why? Why? Let's see. Because it's colder. Projectile vomiting combo. There we go. Canada. Greenland. Haha! There are no healthy people left. Good. Now we can let people just die. Kill them by dysentery. Because I'm an asshole. They're gonna shit themselves to death. Why would I do that? Because I'm a horrible, horrible human being. This is gonna take a while. But yeah, as you can see, if you follow the lines, the initial startup lines all came out of here. All came out of the United States, and then, you know, is able to travel from key places. So Japan is also good. It's got a nice spread as well. Australia, New Zealand's got good spreads. So you can see where the important population centers are in the world, and if, you know, shit was to go sideways, you'd be able to see where the important places in the world kind of are. Because this is based, the people that did this, I think, did this in such a way that it kind of mimics what, like, you know, economics is, power, travel, all that. And you can see where, you know, the important centers are. Japan, United States. I don't know about why this one would be such a big one, but you can see all the inter-travel here in Europe. So. Oh, it took forever for people to shit themselves to death. Wow. God damn it. Do I have enough? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. How much do I need? 36. I need to get rid of one more. Ah, there we go. We'll do total organ failure because I'm an asshole. It's faster to watch organ failure happen. But yeah, that's what the Parasite does. Parasite's one of those things that it latches onto a body and then it kind of goes. And then you can kind of see where everything is. On the subject and note of parasites, I don't know if I can't remember if I did this in the last episode or not. But, I like these custom things, and I'm pretty sure, I don't think the audio worked, and I think I may have deleted it. But if you want to see, like, what a violent parasite does, I like this one. This is the xenomorph one. Darwinist. Native biome, extremophile. Ooh. Ooh. But I don't remember this. I don't remember ever getting these. Yeah, okay, whatever. Don't know why. Oh, wait, what? What did I just pick up? No. I want this. The fuck? Oh, there we go. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Zombie stuff. Sorry, I meant to do the xenomorph one. This is what happens. And I'm going to cheat this a little bit. But then again, this is not an official thing, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. Welcome to Earth. You have crashed a vessel into Antarctica. Several survivors with life forms attached to their faces have been recovered and have been taken to a high-security medical military center. This sounds strangely familiar, actually. Destroy the humans. The time to build up the invade. What? This should say, it is the time to build up the invasion. The humans have little intelligence of this race. Use your time carefully to adapt and kill. So, this is what happens when you let these bastards yoink, yoink, yoink. I think I have everything that I want. This is what happens when you have a queen. And then shit goes sideways. The infection rate. Look at the infection rate. Just follow it. Like, this is what happens when shit goes sideways and the xenomorphs decide to come to our planet. We will die implicitly. Hang on. I'm gonna make sure there's other stuff here. Whatever. Now it starts spreading. USA shuts down airports. That's okay. This is what a parasite does. Once it's attached itself to its host, and it does whatever the fuck it wants to. And if worse comes to worse, I can kind of half cheat. Oh, it's gonna be like that now, is it? Evolve a king! Acquire a king wins the game automatically, but costs a lot of DNA. That's how I cheated a little bit. Because I knew I wouldn't get Greenland and some of the smaller countries, just mainly because shit. But yeah, that's what a very, very aggressive parasite will do. It's a lot of fun. I like playing the Xenomorph one when I want to just watch the world burn. Because I'm a horrible, horrible, horrible human being. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out to watch. If you like this, let me know. If you would like to explore my channel, please do so. Hopefully you'll find something there that you'll like. And yes, I will see you guys in the next episode.